welcome back to Taking Trades. If we haven't met, my name is Jimmy and I want to welcome you to my channel. Here we talk day trading, and today I'm really excited because I took 3 trades and they're all green and I want to dive into those. But first of all, I want to thank Charlie over at Zip Trader. He answered a few questions that I had and I really appreciate that, Charlie, so thank you. If you don't know who Zip Trader is, I'll link it below, but go check him out. He's got a ton of great trading videos, a wealth of information, and an overall just nice guy. So please go check his stuff out and subscribe. Back to my trades. So today I took a few trades using what is called a railway or railroad reversal pattern on some stocks that were overbought. So I want to dive into that a little bit and explain what that is. And actually, while one was setting up today, I flipped on my camera and actually caught the trade live. So I promise it won't be too long. It's a short little clip, but it's going to show the trade, and it's kind of cool that I caught it. I tried to catch another one. It didn't work out. I apologize for that. But moving forward, I would like to go ahead and see if I can capture them from time to time, because I think it's important to see them live, especially if you're a new trader trying to pick up tricks so that you can learn sort of a good strategy to hold on to become profitable. So thanks for stopping by. Again, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the video. Okay, here we go. Let's jump into this. So I've got ROKU, ticker symbol ROKU, up on the chart, and you can see I've got the video up right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and play this for you. But what I was watching for was what they call a railroad track reversal. So on these particular trades, a railroad track is when you'll get a push down, sort of a moderately large push down or a larger candle relative to the candles that you've seen. So as this came down, we got this candle that was relatively large compared to all of these. This one, and this one, all 3 fairly decent size. And then with that push down, you got this immediate push back up. And this wasn't the best railroad track setup, but it caught my interest because I had drawn this breach line from before. And when I flip open my other charts, I can show you exactly what that's relative to. But as I play this video, so I got the push down, the immediate pull back up, and then I was basically just waiting for it to start to break above this candle and then move to the upside. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. So you can see it's starting to push up there. I go ahead and throw the order out for 500 shares, and now I'm just watching to take about 80% of my position off as soon as it pushes up. And I'm going to slow it down just a little bit here. Let's slow it down to, let's go 3 or 2. Okay, so it's pushing up. I've sort of got my finger on the trigger here. I've got 400 shares that I'm ready to go ahead and sell. And I'm also contemplating, if it stalls and isn't moving and is acting funny, that I'd go ahead and flatten the position and get out completely. But it pushes up. I hit the sell. I take 400 off for a quick profit. And now I'm just watching these 100 shares and just waiting to see what's going to happen. And it starts to kind of push up and pull back, and I'm wondering if we're getting a little overhead resistance from the 9 simple moving average. So I'm just watching it close, ready to flatten at any time. But super excited that this little quick little scalp worked. I've been watching these and sort of trying to get a feel for them, and this is the first one I've taken, so I'm pretty excited about that. But you'll see as it pushes up here to $70.12, I go ahead and flatten my final 100 shares there. Didn't get the best fill on it, but ended up ultimately with $67.86 profit. So I'm really excited about that. This was a really great trade, and really, catching it live was kind of a neat thing. So just wanted to show that first. Now I want to go ahead and flip open my charts here, and I want to bring up ROKU again. So you can see when I bring up my entries for this one. So I highlighted this candle right here where I got in. So when it pushed down, had a nice push down and a pullback up of equal size in this area, and then broke above this line. I was pretty bullish on that. And if I flip you over to the 15-minute chart, you can kind of see what I was watching, and I've got my extended hours turned on right now, but what I was watching on here was the move started from here, broke this breach line, which was this previous high, so it set this high, trickled back down, then began a run up, broke, and it actually dipped below once, and it came back in here, and this is sort of that breach line where I was watching it to go back above. So once it went above and it felt like it might have been adding support, that's where I was going to be interested in taking the railroad track reversal to the long side. So it broke back above, it set up this nice down candle, up candle, and basically that's just showing that buying pressure came in immediately. So you got a strong push down and then immediate buying pressure back up, and that allowed for a little bit of carry through. Now sometimes these work really well and you get continuation. On this one I took quick profits, and luckily I did, because then it started to sell back off and then sort of flattened out for the rest of the day. So that was trade number one. That was about $68 on that one. My trade that I took on AMD, and I've been dabbling with a few different time frames, and this was kind of an interesting one because I was watching this. So here's AMD. It has this strong push up, and I actually hit a scanner. I used the FinViz scanner, and I was just looking for RSI levels, looking for stocks that were overbought at the time. And I noticed that when this hit the scanner, this was way overbought on the RSI indicator, well above 70. So it caught my interest. I was watching it, and this 1 hour candle pushed up, and then this red bearish candle immediately matched it down and became a bearish engulfing candle, which was a signal to me that we could possibly take this one short on a reversal. The next candle opened and had a little pullback, and then as it started to sink back down, right around the $0.50, 46, 47, right in here, I went ahead and took a position short. I only took 100 shares, and my thought on this was, I can take small risk, but then potentially, because we're on the 1 hour chart, maybe think about letting it drift into a swing trade. I'm not a swing trader by nature, but it's interesting to sort of look at these patterns set up and to take low share size so your risk is pretty low, but your reward could be large, because if I zoom out, if I set a target of, selling part of my position here and maybe the rest of my position down here, you're looking at, that's in the $25, $26 range, and we're up here in the $29.95 is the high. So it could be potentially a good risk to reward on that, and you could sell in pieces on the way down. But anyway, this pushed down, and as I was watching it, I wanted to take profit because I didn't want to go into a swing trade because I'm still learning about this setup. So it started to pull back a little bit on me, and I decided I'd go ahead and take it at $33.81. So really small winner, but still a winner, and really positive. So moving on from there, I want to jump into my NVIDIA trade. This one was another one. I was watching the 1 hour chart. I was looking at the scanner on FinViz and caught this RSI above 70, which grabbed my attention. This pressed up, and this candle here, press up, move over, press down, bearish engulfing, railroad tracks. So on this candle, as it pressed up, I went ahead and took it short. Let it drift for a while. It sagged, came down to this candle, opened up, sort of was just drifting around, was red for a second, and then went green. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and just take it. So took about $67 profit on that, off that. So overall, about $170 day for me, which is really exciting, especially since I had consistency within the day today. Having 3 consecutive green trades was a really good thing for me, and is just helping me to kind of build my niche as far as the one thing that I do well. That's kind of what I'm in search of, is what one thing can I do well day in and day out so that I can consistently turn a profit, because I don't want to be chopping around. And many of you may be following a lot of different people online, and you're seeing a lot of different trading strategies, and if you get caught up in learning all of them, I really firmly believe that you're not going to go anywhere. You almost have to discover what appeals to you and then really drill down on that and figure out how can I make that my thing, or how can I turn a profit, even if it's small profit, just day in and day out, be able to replicate something. That's the most valuable component of trading, in my opinion. So big learning day for me, and I'm excited to dive in tomorrow and apply the same principles. So I hope you guys were all green today. I hope it was a great day. If you like the channel, please subscribe. If this video was perfect and you liked it and it was just what you were looking for, hit that subscribe button, or hit the thumbs up button, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.